welcome back to Terraria. Okay guys, here's the deal, and I'm really sorry about this, but we lost Sebastian. Okay, we lost the save. I don't know how I managed to do it, but we're starting a new playthrough. But what I'm happy about is that I have a much more structured way of approaching this, so you're going to be able to see a much better way to get started. And that's kind of what we're going to get going with right here. I'm also voiceover recording this after the fact. So I've got me a big cup of iced espresso and a big brownie. We're just going to sit here and show you how to get this thing started. Anyway, so this is Jude, and one of the first things you're going to want to do, which is what you're seeing Jude get ready to do here, is get some wood. Okay, so we're going to cut down some trees. We need a lot of wood to make some a base, basically, where our NPCs can hang out. We need a lot of wood to make a little bit of wood armor, to make a bow. The only thing that would have been better about this playthrough is if maybe the Crimson or Corruption was closer, so we could have made us a Shadow Wood or a Ebonwood bow. But you can see we found a little cave. We found us a few things to break, and so yeah. Anyway, I was noticing that 1.3 came out for the PC mode, and I was thinking, wow, that would be really cool. I watched one of Python GB's videos on it, and it looks really cool, the expert mode. And so hopefully maybe we'll get expert mode for iOS here. But so what I'm doing is I'm wandering around. I'm looking for some stuff. I got to make a few torches and get ready. What I'm hoping, what I'm really hoping, and I was putting down a torch also to mark my spawn point, so that I would know where my spawn point was. And so we're going to keep going down, and we're going to keep cutting up some trees here. I'll take a little sip of espresso. I recorded this yesterday, and I'm taping today. I've also been kind of on vacation this last week, so I apologize for not getting videos out sooner. Anyway, so we're going here. We're going on, and boom. This is where the magic starts to happen. This was an exceptionally good start. So I'm looking around, and I notice that there's a few things, and I see, oh yes, my first chest, excellent. So we pop this chest open, and okay, this one wasn't the good one. There was actually a better one, but I did get a kind of a nice boomerang there. I haven't actually used a boomerang before, so we're gonna kind of probably put that one on the bar and get going with it. We explore down this little cave, kind of goes down a ways. But I noticed that we found a lot of iron in this cave. So I think this was the cave that we found a lot of iron in. Anyway, so of course I cannot not get the chest, so we got to get the chest. The thing about the not having a mouse is sometimes chests can be a little bit of a challenge, because if you touch the chest, it wants to open the chest. So what if you start swinging and then touch the chest with your finger to kind of do one of those precise things, that makes it a whole lot easier to grab those chests without just chopping up 75 holes. But so we're going down. Yeah, I thought I remembered seeing some iron down there. So yes, iron, excellent. Obviously we need an anvil if we're going to get started. We're going to need an iron sword or an iron pickaxe is a really good thing. So if you see some iron, you obviously want to stop and grab it, especially early on. And realize, of course, the time is ticking, because pretty soon it's going to get dark. And we don't want to be out with the zombies with, copper swords and stuff. So anyway, this was a narrow little passage to get down. And obviously it was kind of slow going. And this darn slime was just determined to follow me down. So we had to stop and kill him. But anyway, so we're heading down. We're trying to keep it lit up. There we go. Yeah, put those things in. All right, and get some stuff going. I don't remember if we found some more iron down here or not. But it got really tight through here. Definitely not the kind of cave you want to get stuck in, that's for sure. And I don't remember, did I go down farther? Yeah, no. I said, nah, forget it. We're going to go ahead and get out of here. And there was more supply, more to explore. And so on we went. And I think I said, yeah, let's go ahead and kill this slime. Let's go ahead and... Because, killing slimes is obviously a really good idea, especially these small green ones, because you definitely need the gel. Especially if you're going to try to get some exploring done before night falls. So yeah, I had to cut myself out a little landing pad. So that I could get up to the top there. You know, the controls on iOS, they just do leave just a little bit to be desired. I like the game. I'm still having a lot of fun with it. But man, I'm like, you slime, leave me alone. But these controls really could use some finesse, and I'm not really sure what the plan is. I've really got to look into grabbing a controller. But then as I come up here, I was like, what? A huge tree. A tree base is definitely worth finding. And of course, if you look down, you can see, oh my goodness, not only does this go up, but it goes down. I mean, there's going to be a chest down here. So this is the bomb to find, you know, a pre-done. Plus, this gives us a great start on our elevator, because now we've got, you know, all this wood that we can use for a elevator, and a good start on it. So this is definitely going to be our base. We're definitely going to start building apartments into that tree up on top. And then coming through here, this was just the best ever. You know, it's like, oh, look, I found iron. Oh, look, I found a tree. Oh, look, a magic mirror. This is like the best ever. So great start. Had a ton of silver in there, a few grenades. I don't know about that, you know, copper bars, a few of these things, jars, whatnot. Anyway, so this is going to be our base. So we're going to throw up some stuff here, throw up a few torches, and we're gonna get. This is definitely going to be home. And we'll probably put our work table and everything down there, and maybe expand it just a bit. But of course, since it goes down even farther, well, you know, whoa, that one was a little bit far. So we ended up finding, you know, yet another chest, and that was absolutely awesome. So we're checking out what's in this one. I'm trying to remember what I found in this one. Yeah, nothing huge, but again, just better. Just what a great start. You know, a tree, all this kind of stuff. This was a good one, and this passage just keeps going down. Another sip of espresso, man. I tell you what, if you don't own your own coffee shop and you don't make your own espresso, I don't know what you're doing in life. So anyway, so we got our chest. We got this lit up. We've got some great spots to use for bases and for all kinds of stuff going on. I don't remember if was there another chest in there? I believe there was. I don't remember if I went and got it or not. It seems hard that I wouldn't go get a ton more iron down there. You know, this was just definitely a really good deal. So up we go. Where are we at in this video? Up we go. Oh yeah, that's right. I did show you a little bit about how to dig into a tree and set up an apartment inside the tree. So, but this was a little bit challenging. I did go dig a few things away, and that's the neat thing about this tunnel too, is that the tunnel's made of wood. If I dig anything away, it's free wood. You know. So okay, and we're climbing back up. There we go. We're making it easy to climb back up. Come on. I think I needed to get a door built too, because so I bet I'm going to go down and make myself a thing so I can get some get a door. I've got some demon eyes up here that I've got to dispatch. Obviously, we want to be collecting those lenses so that we can make ourselves a suspicious-looking eye and get Cthulhu ready. This hill, we're going to have to find a way to make ourselves a nice arena to battle in. You know, a nice flat spot. So I'm sure that we'll be leveling some of this stuff off soon. Come on, Demon Eye. I guess I was being a little bit of a wuss about this fight. I should have just followed him out. And I said, forget you. So anyway, so we hop down here. I'm pretty sure we're going to make a table and get a door so we can cap that off. And all of a sudden, now I can work safely at night. So, all right, there we go. We're making a work table. Very good. And if I'm not mistaken, I think I also made the table and the chair for the apartment. Or maybe I made another one for up there. I don't remember. All right, slap that thing down. Because I got to get a place for my NPC guide to go hang out. Okay, so there's the door. 2 doors. because we're going to need to go both ways. We're going to need to put a door on either side so that we can go left or right out of the top of the tree. Okay, apparently that's all I made. It would make sense that I put another table at the top too. Obviously, I should have voiced this over right when I did, but when you're on vacation, your wife's always hollering at you, "Quit doing that! Get in here!" So anyway, so we'll get the door up. Come on! Oh, now we got to kill a zombie. There we go. All right, let's get the door up, and boom. All right, so now we're safe inside of our tree, and then it's just a matter of going up. So we got ourselves a little bit of light, and then get that pick going. And you obviously want to be careful. You want to try to leave the exterior of the tree. I mean, you can always patch it with a piece of wood. That's not a problem, but you always want to try your best to make sure that you don't, make holes in your tree. And you also have to make a few platforms, because as you go up, you're going to need to put some platforms, just like you do for an elevator, so that you can get up into the top of the tree. So I think I knocked out about 30 platforms here or something. Okay, apparently I knocked out about 50 platforms. Anyway, like I said, we're digging our way up to the top of that first branch. You can see that first branch just slightly off to the right. And that's going to be where we make a spot for our guide to live in. And let's get our, goodness, I'm playing extremely slow. Ah, that's the problem. Okay, I didn't have my platform stuck there, so we'll make ourselves a little way of getting up. And did I make it too high? I did. It's always kind of tough to gauge this. And again, the controls can make, sometimes it feels like you can jump a little higher, and other times it just feels like you can't. I'm not really sure what the difference is, but anyway, here we are. We're digging. I'm probably talking about something right now, something useless, so I'll just stuff my mouth with a little brownie while we're waiting to dig the rest of the way up. You did bring a brownie along to eat while you're watching, right? Because that's like a really good idea. All right. So we're going to get another platform in. And oh no, I made a hole. Easy to do. You see how nice and wide the trunk stays too, which gives us a really good way of tunneling up without leaving ourselves exposed or having to make the tree look odd by augmenting it with wood from another side. So it's a really good find. And this thing just keeps going up, so we're going to be able to stick, I think, a good portion of our NPCs in here, which is really kind of fun. Okay, so we've got got our nice landing pad there, and we're out on the tree. I'm going to level off the top of the tree. Now, I've seen some guys where they hollow out, and I could have literally hollowed it out because the leaf blocks are just as solid as the wood blocks, which is a little odd, but same thing in Minecraft, so whatever. But make it nice and level there. And you can even dig down another layer if you wanted to and make it a solid wood floor if you wanted. But I think the leaves are just as solid. I don't think you really have to do that. Anyway, so we've got a nice flat spot. Then we can get our wood out. We can throw our door in over there. And then just pulling from the edge there, we got to go up 6. You always want to try to go up 6 and over 10. That's a really easy one to do. It makes it sure that you have the right kind of apartment. So I think I went over 10 there. Actually, I think I went over 11 as I was counting. Actually, I went over 12 or 13. Anyway, nice. Oh, that's right. I was going to split this in 2. So, and make 2 apartments in here. So we're going to get another table out here. And I think put it all the way in the back of the second apartment there or somewhere, yeah. And now we can make doors and tables and chairs and all that kind of stuff so that we have a proper thing. And the back wall, which is yet another thing we're going to need. The wood wall. Besides, I mean, if you were an NPC, where would you want to live? You just want to live on something on the ground? No way. You want to live up in the tree. That's awesome, man. That's safe up there. You know, the stuff can't get in. Yeah, you don't have to worry about it. In my other playthrough, in Sebastian's playthrough, we kind of just sort of built up. You know, like just kept building this sort of apartment building and adding things to the top. And that was no fun. So anyway, so it's raining now. We got the flying fish, and they're all trying to get in on me. And I'm saying, nope, you can't come in. Forget you guys. We're safe inside of our place, but I'm also realizing, man, I need to get some back wall going because if you don't have back wall, one, your NPCs won't move in, but also things can spawn inside of what you're building. So, so here we are. We're putting up some back wall. It's kind of fun to watch it afterwards and comment because I'm usually watching it in that tiny little window trying to decide if I got everything. Alright, and where's my chairs? There's my chairs. Let's see, what did I replace? Yeah, the stone. Don't need that. And I need my table. Don't need dirt blocks. So we're going to put in a chair for him. There we go. We're going to go into the other apartment and do kind of the same thing. And this way I have the stuff pre-built for my guide to come in, but also for the merchant. Now what I'm hoping is that I didn't make those too small. I think I made them the right size. It's usually 6 by 10, and I think I went over 13, so they should have two, you know, a 6 and a 7. You know, actually those look very similar in size. I don't know. Maybe it's hard to tell. And we'll throw down the table and the chair. And that, of course, is the building that you want to have so that it's a proper building. You have to have something like this also to put a bed down if you want so that you can make a spawn point. It has to be a legit dwelling. So there's those two things, and I think we're getting pretty close to the end of this. So I don't remember if I went back down, but I know that I'm going to go ahead off camera, I think, and put up just a few more apartments up there, and I'll just have 5 or 6 built just so that when these people show up, as you trigger the new NPCs showing up, that there's some place for them to go. So you guys got the idea of this, and I'll show you the progress on that later. Anyway, and I'm sure we're going to put in another door so that we can go left or right because I really want to explore more to the right, and I know that we'll be digging down farther down into our stuff. So anyway, until next time, have a great day. Hey, this is Stormy iOS. Thanks again for watching. If you like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. See you next time.